Hello, 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 how is everybody doing? Title. You're right. My bet on that. Let me just fix that. You're right about the title. How you doing, Cuddlingus? Nice to see you guys. I'm gonna fix the title 1 second. There you go. Now it's correct. How's everybody doing? Nice to see you so early, Cuddlingus. See you back on the stream again. Kind of crazy that I'm doing another European match. It's very rare I ever do European match. Nonetheless, 2 in 2 days, but here we are. European action. First up tonight. Then we'll have a triple match stream later. Also, as you guys can see, I got new blinds. Well, actually, you guys can't see that. That's the wrong one. You can also see I got new blinds, so the room is actually dark now. It doesn't look so bad. I did say I'd get blinds for just the specific stream in case we ever have to stream earlier. All day. Yeah, we got 4 more matches. The 14th day straight we'll be having casting on the stream. Probably the last day of that streak as well. I'm probably not gonna get any matches tomorrow. If you guys find some, I'm not gonna get any. So we do have a match coming up shortly between the Plasma KEKS and Football Carz. Football Carz return to the stream once again. I've casted. I think I've casted a good amount of their matches. I would have to check how many of them it makes sense for them because they have not lost yet on stream. 5-0 in their division on stream. Checking out how many. Actually got a good amount of casters. I've casted them. Huh. Oh, you know, I casted their 3's team. I never casted their 2's team before, actually. I casted their 3's team, who are currently 4-2. See, that's what I did. Anyways. It's our first match tonight. It's our only European match. Tier 3, 2v2. As we did recently have a roster change here for Football Carz, adding in Ace Karki. If any of you are good sleuths on the internet, you'll notice Ace Karki is one of the subs for Football Carz's 3v3 roster, now joining the 2v2 roster. I also know that from inside sources that Ace Karki is also considered their coach at the same time. So good to see that. Plasma KEKS has Gonsi and Siga on their team. Sigasevic. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm not the best at pronouncing names like that. But for Football Carz, they have Tusty Tex Samuel, also known as Shadow, and Ace Karki. They thought they might have to sub in Ace Karki for the first time he's played in the Gaming League, but it turns out Samuel has arrived. He'll be playing for them. With that said, we're going to get the info sent out to both teams to join the lobby at any point. This is going to be a best of 5 last week. And for Football Carz, they're in a weird situation. They're currently in 2nd. They cannot drop down to 3rd. But they could potentially get the 1st seed. They have to sweep their opponents and score and have a goal differential of plus 12, I believe. Their current goal differential is, as I'm checking, it's 25 compared to the top team's 20. Is it? No, it's not. Wait a second. Oh, I'm dumb. No, they could actually get the top seed if the goal differential is good. Not plus 12, it's plus 2. Goal differential is the difference here. Again, Football Carz's goal differential right now is plus 25 is plus 25. The team above them is Team Mystery Wolves, has a goal differential of plus 27. It's very close at the top here. Only 2 goals separate them. If Football Carz gets a win, they need to have a goal differential of plus 2, of over plus 2 to get that top spot. Hello, Python. You've been on. Yeah, I know. You said you've done a lot of driving. Well, you haven't specifically done the driving, but we got a lot of driving from you. Yeah, I see you guys. I see you guys jumping in. We'll get a prediction poll running shortly. Here we go. 5-minute prediction poll. I know you can't vote, Cuddlingus, but I know Python can. So Python, I better see you voting for one of these teams. We'll say if you want to hear the records again, Football Carz, I already told you they're 5-0. Plasma KEKS, they're in the 12th place position at 2-2. There's actually a scenario where they could drop out of the top 16, meaning they would have to lose both those series and badly. But there's a chance. One win will guarantee that they make it into the playoffs. Lucky enough for them, they do have 2 series at the end of their season. The other one is against a team by the name of Showtime Raz. They'll be playing them right after this match. Showtime Raz is the 11th seed, so a tough team. But for Showtime Raz, but for Plasma KEKS, beating any of these 2 teams will make it easy for them. The Showtime Raz match will be on the CYB stream. I don't know if it goes by sip. But again, that will be right after this one, so I will probably send it over there. Pretty random selection. Well, I can say, if you were to vote for anyone, Football Carz are the more likely team to win this. They have not lost yet in their division. But we had a couple upsets yesterday, actually, for some teams. So anything's possible again. Plasma KEKS, they do need a win, and when you need wins, some teams just play so well. But I'm hearing what you're saying. Pennsylvania, Maryland drivers are the worst. I had to listen to my older brother rant the whole hour. Well then, that sounds interesting. Oh, kind of like this, you are voting. I thought you said you couldn't vote yesterday. Lingus, you lied to me. Yeah, I guess I was wrong. No, don't say that, man. Plasma KEKS are a good team. They're a very good team. They're averaging 2.46 goals per game. Now, their defense is what's really good. It's 3.31 saves, but don't count them out. They're a very strong roster. We're waiting for both rosters to confirm they are in, but while it's happening, you guys continue voting for who you think will win. Remember, this is not the only match. We have 3 more matches later tonight. They're all going to be US East matches. We will start off with another tier 3. We'll do a tier 3 between the Free Profiteers and Leopards Gaming. Then we'll go on to Strikers of Chaos Emerald to see if they can complete their 6-0 season against the Finesse Fathers. And then we'll end with a tier 2 match between Triple Commit and Eternal Empire. Eternal Empire. This is a different roster than the one we saw yesterday, I believe. What's up, gang? Hello, Ace. Not as good as Lulu's Lemons. Who's not as good as Lulu's Lemons? No, these teams are incredible. They're tier 3. They're better than you. That's the wrong one. That's for later tonight. I'm just being mean to Python. No, but what do you mean? Who's not as good as the Lulu's Lemons? By the way, that's my team that I share with Python. For anybody who isn't Cuddlingus. Yes, I did know that KSOP has never missed the World Championship Finals ever since Season 2, until he got to RCS 21-22. Yeah, KSOP has never missed the Grand Finals, which is seriously impressive. Even more impressive than Garrett G making every single World Championship so far. A message from one team they're in. Yeah, we are in game here. It is at best of 5. 3 wins. You continue. But again, prediction must be closed by now. We have the last 30 seconds of our prediction. Just doesn't feel right. What do you mean just doesn't feel right? And I forgot? Oh, okay. Cunnilingus! Got a bias here. They're getting confirmation. Teams are joining. I feel like right having K-Dot miss. It's deserved since they didn't qualify, but I was missing Vitality. That is true. Vitality is a good roster, but they were so terrible. Still waiting on the last team to come in. We do know Plasma KEKS are here with you can see Seagull there. This is too crazy when it mattered most. Yeah, BDs are insane. They do the little things well. That's what they're so good at. Reminds me a lot of them in Season X, because that's exactly how they played. They didn't care about mechanics and stuff too much. It was always about just the simple things. It's very energy reminiscent, like old energy reminiscent. But they just made the right decision every single time. You couldn't really beat them. Yeah, I do apologize for the current wait. Guys, again, confirmation one of the teams is falling a little bit late, but here they are, they're joining in. Let's get ourselves going, right? Right, it's game one, it's game day, it's fun day. And now the sound, I turned off the sound, but again, the problems of having only one monitor instead of two. Direction pulls over. There you go. Oh, nice from Seagull. I hope I'm pronouncing these names correctly because I'm terrible at that. But here we go. Our best of five. The final match of the season for the football Carz. A win keeps them undefeated. A loss can make things a lot more difficult for them. As the scream sounds a little bit loud for me, I might have to turn it down a little bit. Maybe I'll do it as soon as the goal goes in. The goal should be... with how good these teams are, and the fact that it's twos, goals are going to come in relatively often. It's kind of the nature of it. There's Samuel, able to win that challenge. Here comes Tusty coming in as well. Speed of the football Carz almost gives them their first goal. But Tusty, a tight angle shot, doesn't find the net just yet. Now he does! Using the back wall as his friend. Now, let me turn the game sound down. My goodness, it's loud. It is a little bit loud, I must say. That is a good start for the football Carz team, as they already get a goal from being able to put on pressure. May get a second one here if Samuel's able to turn it in. This one pinched out for Gonsi. Gonsi has the possession. He can't get past Tusty. Tusty not letting him through, not letting him have any chance on a solo play. And instead, he's going to get a shot on his way back. But Seagon able to clear it away. Gonsi. Tusty able to intercept that clear and throw it all the way back. Sigoncevic can't get through Samuel. And Gonsi doesn't make a strong touch. Here comes Tusty. And he gets his second goal. Football Carz wait for their opportunity, and it comes to them off a Gonsi mistouch. On your team schedule is a typo. I hope it is. That's very early, my goodness. That's even early for like Rocket League casting, and players love to play really late. I'm constantly up at like 2 a.m. in the morning, which is not a good thing when school's coming. I need to get an actual good sleep schedule, but I can't. Tusty. Cross map. Samuel's there to keep it going, but Tusty's already left the zone, allowing for the Plasma KEKS to get some time and space and ball possession. The question is if the Plasma KEKS can use it and get themselves a goal. They're down by 2. They need 2 to get back. And starting as early as possible will always be great for any team in the series. Getting that momentum to favor them. As Tusty, ooh, not a great touch there. A bit of a hard first touch. And now Seagon on a one-on-one opportunity. Shoots it completely wide of the net. Instead, he's looking for the corner. Doesn't want to just shoot it at net when Tusty could save it. Cleared out. Tusty and Samuel. Both of them are going at the exact same time. Need to be careful with those double commits. It's only 2 players on the field. And if they're both in the same place, it's very easy for a team to just clear it and get a goal. And with how low scoring it is so far, would love to just keep their opponents scoreless. Tusty looking in field for a passing option, still looking, and here comes Samuel under the defender. It's off the post, and Samuel, couple chances this game where he's missed just a little bit, and his team still looking for that goal. There it is, Tusty shooting 3 for 6 off of the Samuel 50-50. It's right in front of the net. Perfect placement for Tusty to shoot that one on target and give his team a 3-goal lead with just under 2 minutes remaining. A missed kickoff from Tusty almost gives it away. At this level, kickoffs, you don't usually see kickoffs mistake like that unless teams are trying out new kickoffs. Usually mistakes like those don't happen all that often. Constantly up, Tusty. And look back and get it. Samuel going to continue, but everybody on the football cars in that corner at the same time. They need to get back. And that will give some space. Seagon shot saved away by Tusty. 6. Bonsi. Pass one. Tusty. And not afraid to go for a challenge as second man. Very useful. You need that kind of aggression going into the playoffs. A lot of teams are going to take advantage of those defensive teams. You need to be able to play that aggression whenever you can. Being able to put teams in awkward situations on the back foot. Important. As Samuel still looking for his first goal, can't get it. Tusty now scores his 4th. And it seems like for Samuel, he can't get his shooting on target, but for Tusty, it's very rare that he ever misses the nets. That's hello, Noisy Reggie. Welcome, man. How you doing? Good afternoon or evening, wherever you live. Watching some European action in the Indy Gaming League. This is Tier 3, 2v2s between football cards currently looking for a 6-0 end to their regular season, and Plasma KEKS, who are technically not safe from the playoffs, not safely in the playoffs just yet. As for the football cars, again, they need to sweep their opponents and end off this series with better than a +2 game goal differential. So every goal important to them. It's Tusty. Can't get through. So here comes Seagon towards the net. It's gonna go over Samuel, and Samuel caught slacking in the last seconds. Well, it doesn't matter that much for the football cars. It matters the world to Plasma KEKS getting themselves on the board to help them run here and get themselves a chance in game 2. And they're gonna get another one at the end of the game. You thought that maybe they would have started out this game with the series with a 4-0 differential, but instead stuck to just to 2. As Gonsi's gonna take that last second goal to make it a 4-2 end. Football cars still win it. They do have a +2 goal differential, but they're gonna need to do a little bit better if they want to take that first seed. They do get game 1. Ultimately, getting that sweep is a little more important for them. As football cars 1-0 up in the series. We were supposed to go to Hershey Park, but there wasn't enough time. Dang, that sounds terrible. I hate amusement parks, personally. I'm terrible at them. I don't like amusement parks. But I've been to Hershey. It's a really pretty place. It really is. Definitely a treat to go there if you can. So many cool roller coasters as well. Game 2. And the Plasma KEKS now down 1-0. All they need to do to prevent the football Carz from getting that first seed is taking a single game. That won't be easy, though. As football Carz continuing to score up, as they do again, another early goal. Samuel, though, with his first of the series, took him a little over 5 minutes to get it. But you're going to be happy for him, as that means football Carz going to be starting off with a lead, and they hold it. Tusty trying to find in, but it can't be. There goes Siga, and Samuel will have to save it. Just fall into his own net at the same time. Does get the clear as well. Samuel heads up defense, staying strong when his team needs him to do so. Here comes Samuel infield. Good away by Siga. Gonsi trying to find the target, can't do so. Tusty's gonna clear it. And what really gave the football Carz such a great game 1 was they're able to score a lot early. 4 goals unanswered before they had to get 2. They had 2 against them. For Plasma KEKS, they can't allow that to happen again. It's fair. You have not seen a 4-goal comeback made on this stream ever. We've seen 3-goal comebacks, never 4 goals, and now it's looking a little bit difficult. Tusty with a strong aerial in midfield. Gonsi was thinking about going for it, but then turned away. Tusty sees that hesitation and picks out the right side of that net, just out of reach for Gonsi to make that save. And the football Carz now up by 2. Siga, infield, not past Tusty. Tusty, look up to Samuel. Samuel's shot off the crossbar. And now here comes Tusty. Saves by Sigusevic. Gonsi with a clear away. Samuel almost missed that one, actually. He almost overextended. Does get at least somewhat of a touch, slowing the offense to a halt from the Plasma KEKS. Samuel off the backboard, looking for a double. It's in front of the net. Here comes Tusty. 2 goals for the man. And Samuel, the one to start it all with this double tap. He hits it up, gets that second touch, leaves it in the midfield for Tusty. And Tusty, with the easiest shot he's had all series, is able to now make it 3-0 for the football Carz. A great start once again on Aquadome. Now up by 3 goals. Tusty to keep it away. Being past Gonsi. Doesn't get a touch on neither of Samuel. Over them at the same place. And we've seen that happen before from the football Carz. They do push up into their own defensive corner a lot. But that clear from Tusty gets rid of the pressure and gives Samuel a goal. That pressure from the Plasma KEKS doesn't result in anything. And the football Carz, once again, trying to keep themselves as the number 1 seed. They do need to get a sweep to do it, to overtake that current number 1 team. That's cleared away. Tusty passed. And now here's Tusty. Can't get through. Gonsi off the back wall. Tusty's up, and what a clear from Tusty. Gets up so quick to get to that one, and clears it away with so much power as well. The Plasma KEKS now need to restart from square one. Tusty, no real options in field. Samuel does want to push up for it, and there's still 2 minutes remaining. Football Carz shouldn't be playing that aggressively. They're up by 4. There's no need for them to continue scoring as long as they make sure to prevent any sort of comeback against them. The aggression from them is not unnecessary anymore. As long as they play reserved Plasma KEKS will not be able to answer and get that one, but they did score 2 late in game 1 as Tusty infield for Samuel. Samuel with an open net, saved away by Segusevic. What a save indeed. But saves aren't necessary for the Plasma KEKS. They need goals, and they're running out of time to get them. They can't rely on the last minute like they did last game to get themselves even a chance. They were only able to score 2 games as well. And now, down by 5. The football car is trying to make this out of reach for the Plasma KEKS. As Plasma KEKS, again, only able to score 2 goals last game. 5, seemingly insurmountable. As the Plasma KEKS looking towards game 3 now. But for the football cars, they too are looking to game 3, but to sweep out their opponents to take that number 1 spot. If they win the game as it is now, they'll have a +7 goal differential going into game 3. All they need to do is win to guarantee the number 1 seed. It would be a great end to the regular season to get that top spot, to be the team to beat, to come in with the most confidence. As Plasma KEKS now going to make it 6. Tusty, he has no mercy here. He's going to continue scoring. As he dribbled this one through. As Plasma KEKS just went all in for that one, decided there's nothing to lose. Maybe try to get another goal late like they did last game, but they couldn't. And this one, even bigger blowout than the last game. As head into the final 30 seconds, the football cards are doing so well as they're committing a lot of bodies up, but they're not overcommitting too hard. I've never counted them overcommitting on offense just yet. And some of these touches from them, quite magical from a tier 3 perspective. Tusty up, down to Samuel. Samuel's up first, but he's met with 2 blue defenders. Still keeping it up is Samuel. Down. Still gonna bounce though. Last second. And it will drop. Football Carz up 2-0. A 6-goal wiping. Now they have a +8 goal differential in this series. All they need to do is win game 3. They take the first seed. And that isn't looking unlikely for them. You're looking around. It's definitely looking very likely that football cards can sweep their way through this competition, but again, there still is one more game they need to win. Game 3 is always the toughest for a team when they're trying to make a sweep. And now knowing that they have to make a sweep to get that chance, or to get that number 1 seed, football cards are going to have a bit more pressure on them. But if they continue doing what they're doing, getting that 1,100 points for Tusty, that's going to be very tough for the Plasma KEKS to respond with. Again, it's all about the early aggression here from the football cars. Up 2-0. All they need is 1 goal and they could win out in game 3, but realistically, they've been able to score so many. Their average goals per game is 3.83. They've been scoring 4 goals game 1, 6 game 2. And now they have a chance to sweep the Plasma KEKS. Is that Coach Karki? That is Coach Karki. Yeah, we did talk with the teams earlier about how you can't really have subs spectating, but both teams agreed that it's okay. I did give football cards the lecture that they are risking it. They are risking it here with their coach in the lobby, but they did confirm it with the Plasma KEKS. They both are fine with their coach sitting in. Here comes Ace Karki. Early lead for the Plasma. Nope, not for the Plasma KEKS. As Karki now subbing in as well. His first game in the Indy Gaming League, and now his debut goal. And what a game to jump in for. Ace Karki, he's also on their freeze team. Has not played for them at all this entire season. This is the first game he is jumping in, and he's jumping in for Tusty. It's the Plasma KEKS. A must win to take that top seed, but for the football cards, that's not really what's on their mind. They're just looking to win out this series, go 6-0. It's not really a worry for them. They don't need that top seed. necessarily, but it would definitely be a nice add-on. So they're continuing to score. They're continuing to make this tougher for the Plasma KEKS. And now, Football Carz up by 2 goals already. Looking like we might get a repeat of games 1 and 2. But as I say that, a goal. It's been 6 minutes without a goal for the Plasma KEKS. Now they answer the infield pass from Segusevic down to Gonsi. And Karki wasn't there to read it. The Football Carz still with the lead, but it's in jeopardy here. Because the Plasma KEKS playing extremely well. Karki. Can't get it through. Here comes Samuel. Karki looking for the reader. Can't do so. Samuel up. Samuel scores. And once again, Football Carz doing the work. They're getting that lead. They're getting a cushion for themselves. And they're not letting the Plasma KEKS answer back. Football Carz just need to hold out in this lead. Hold out in game 3. And they'll be taking the top spot in the division. Wait a minute. We've just seen a bit of a strange goal here. Segusevic just decided to clear it down. He wants to get rid of the pressure. You even see him, he leaves the play. But Karki, from his own corner, I don't know, you could if he were to do that 1,000 more times, I'm sure there's absolutely no way he could do with it. Incredible shooting from Karki. The problem is it's in his own net. And now Samuel trying to bring it downfield. Gonsi clears it. Karki, not a strong touch. Went all in on that clear. Samuel now has to be relied on to get that touch. And Karki, you can definitely see he's not incredibly warmed up. Oh, you can definitely see it there. A huge mistouch from Karki. He doesn't get that shot off the back wall. And he's not making these touches he's not making life easy for Samuel, that's for sure. Only 1 goal difference. Karki was able to get 1 goal. But he can't be playing the game he's playing. He needs to play a little more calm, a little more relaxed. Because he is making some incredibly egregious misplays. He's trying to push himself to touches that may not be possible for him. Or may be too difficult. Samuel now gonna get rid of the defense. Karki infield can't get it. It's over Gonsi. Samuel and continuing to add pressure, but Gonsi clears. Karki with time. And there you go, a touch for himself. No one following though. And that gives Gonsi's shot going towards the back wall. Samuel. Karki to clear it away. Samuel. And again, Plasma KEKS. This is a new offense they're playing against, but they're definitely more adapted to this kind of 1-2 offense. They're not all pushing up. They're all pushing up as one challenge and another. As this one off the crossbar, Gonsi up, so is everybody else. But the first challenge coming in from Samuel. Clears it away. Karki. Tap down, touch. Segusevic to the corner. And Samuel right back at him. No, they don't want any offense. No chances left here. They don't want to give any chances. They just want to get another goal. Make this easier for them in the final minutes and 30 seconds. Karki. Shot is good! Karki now with his hat trick. 3 goals on 6 shots. Unassisted. And he's made amends for the errors he's made earlier this game. Now, once again, 2 goals in the lead. Just need to hold it on the Plasma KEKS. Plasma KEKS have been doing pretty well at getting themselves back, but they've never been able to tie it yet after being down. Segusevic will actually be able to put this one in. A great shot from him off a touch in the midfield. Samuel, not the best clear, and Segusevic only 14 seconds after the last goal. Once again, putting Football Carz on thin ice. All they need is 1 more from the Plasma KEKS. tie it up and give themselves a chance to go into overtime, maybe even get a Game 3 win. Samuel dribbles it out, trying to get through Gonsi. He does. He's going towards the blue net. He's going to jump early for this. Doesn't get the touch. But he does put on enough pressure to force the defenders to jump for it. Being able to put that pressure on is incredibly important here, because that's going to be how you prevent Plasma KEKS from getting any chances left. Trying to just keep them in their own defensive half. Not giving them any chances on offense. Karki back. He's demoed for his effort. Another demo. It's in front. Segusevic! And they do tie it up. Plasma KEKS, one goal away from stealing Game 3 from the Football Carz. Football Carz, they made that substitution. They were confident in their abilities. Maybe a bit cocky if you ask me. Now though, they need to think seriously. They need to score this last goal. His Karki's been the man to rely on. But he's not been very reliant, very consistent on this team. As he's been both making great goals and huge misplays on defense. It will rely a lot on Samuel here to keep the team afloat. As here we go, last opportunity of this game. Samuel, with a dribble in front, doesn't get a touch. He had a chance, should have just shot that one. The net was asking for it. We go to Game 3 overtime, and one more goal from the Football Carz will win Game 3. Will give them the first seed. A loss, though, will guarantee they will only be best at number 2. Karki pinched away. Back to the net. Segusevic doesn't have to worry. Karki doesn't get the touch. Here comes Samuel off the back wall. Segusevic doesn't read it, but neither does Samuel. Karki, and you're seeing Football Carz adding a little bit of pace to this offense, and definitely a little more reliant on sticking in the midfield, not letting the Plasma KEKS get any opportunities. A good challenge from Segusevic. Off the bounce, Samuel going to keep it close, and Football Carz here dribbling out of defense, not letting any clear just do the work. And his dribbles could be what works for them. They're going to force the Plasma KEKS to stretch out a little bit more to get those clears. And those challenges when they do dribble out. There's a chance! Off the crossbar, it's a front, but just off target from Gonsi. A chance there to win it in Game 3 and give hope for the Plasma KEKS. It's Karki in front for Samuel! Pinched away towards the other orange end. Segusevic can be the first one to read it. Shot towards net. Ace Karki clears, and Gonsi has all the time in the world to clear it. Maybe even get that second touch. It's past Samuel, in front for Segusevic. Where the bounce was not to what he liked. It went over his head. And now on defense, has to make the save on Samuel's shot. Game 3 could be the turning point for the Plasma KEKS this series. Still looking for that goal. Football Carz, though, their chance to just end it here, end it now. As that kind of reminds me as a here now. I can't do the singing, but anyways, you guys are all thinking about worlds, I'm surely. Samuel to the back wall, shot in field, can't get it. Here comes Ace Karki. Gonsi was announcing early, but wasn't exactly goal side. This one through the defense. Gonsi on the other end scores. And now the Football Carz have to be content with the second seed. The Plasma KEKS, one game down in the reverse sweep. They look to Utopia Coliseum to continue this run. Reverse sweep, not out of the books now. Go to Game 4 to see if the Plasma KEKS continue this run. Now the question is, will the Football Carz make that substitution to get rid of Ace Karki? He did play well this game, but was a bit too inconsistent. And for his debut, he does lose in a disastrous overtime. Do they sub out Ace Karki, bring Tusty back in to end out this series, or are they reliant on keeping Ace Karki in to end out this to end out the series. The Utopia Coliseum we go. And it will be Tusty to jump back in. They want to go back to their old alliance structure. It didn't work with Ace Karki, so now bringing in that captain of Tusty. Just to hopefully end out this series right here in Utopia Coliseum. It's not going to be a great start for them, but Tusty's there to save it with the speed as well. Dribbles past the other, open net in front of him. Here comes Gonzi, but he can't catch up to it. Tusty, the 1v1 dribble downfield. He flicks it over to Gusevic. And now Gonzi, he's trying to race back to get it, but Tusty, a little pop, making it out of reach for Gonzi's challenge. Giving the early lead to the football cars. Back. Gonna bounce out a little awkwardly for these guys. And it's not a great place as well. Here comes a Gusevic. And a bit of pandemonium here in the defensive end as both of the football cars players challenged each other in that back corner. To Gusevic. It bounced perfectly in front of the net for him. Here's Karki. No, he is coming in. He's going to sub in for Samuel, actually. Turns out Samuel... So they're going with another new roster, just trying to try out new things, I think. Game 4. Comes Ace Karki, though. I thought it was Samuel who was playing. It's actually Ace Karki. He had not subbed out Ace Karki. There's actually subbed out Samuel. Let's see what Ace Karki has to offer. This one back for Tusty. Ace Karki was jumping up for it. Gets the first touch. Gonna challenge again. And this one, all the challenge from Segusevic. Tusty's gonna clear it. And it will go into the back of the blue net. Nothing you can do there if you're on the Plasma KEKS team. That shot, too good. And now, once again, we're just done the first minute. 3 goals up and scored. And the football cars are in the lead, but by only 1. Gonzi's shot will go in. Defense, never heard of them. We get another goal. With an interesting camera angle, I must say, we're under the ground here. As Gonzi's shot smashed it towards the net. All power, no placements. His Karki can't react to it in time. Football cars would like not to go to game 5 here. Because then, I'm sure their thoughts will coming into their brain. They do not want a reverse sweep. That would be absolutely horrible for them at the end of the season. Knowing how confident they were in the first 2 games, reverse sweep would be the absolute worst outcome for them. Tusty. Now going under Segusevic. But Segusevic cuts off that angle. Ace Karki up. Can't get through Gonzi. Tusty, though, up forward. He's going to be first. But challenged by Segusevic. The Goncevic, actually. As Karki. Corner. No options in field, so he has to waste time here. Let Tusty come upfield. He's going to flick it towards him. And bump out Segoncevic. Tusty. 1 touch to himself. Shot is good! It's going to go in the net. And Tusty gives himself a great angle for this one as well. Not going straight towards the net. Going more so towards the corner. Gives him the best angle to shoot that one. And that play favors the offense every step of the way. Tusty giving his team their chance. And a hat trick, too. Tusty making that 4 goals for himself. And again, scoring is going all over in this game. Everybody's putting shots in the net. And putting them with power as well. Seems like the power of the shot matters a little more than the placement here, as teams are not able to react to the pace of that shot. The shooting is going to favor football cars here. Cleared away. And now, what I find funny is that football cars technically in the series right now, they're at a +9, make that +10 goal differential. They're trying to rack up this blowout, trying to make this the biggest blowout we may ever see. Because we're only halfway through and they're up by 3. Tusty with all 5 goals. Isn't leaving any for Ace Karki to take. And the answer really was Tusty. He has been that goal scorer for them the entirety of the season. And he's continuing to put the ball where it needs to go for his roster. As we head into the final half of the game. My question is now, do the football cars cool down, or do they just keep on going? Or do we see a potential comeback from the Plasma KEKS? 3 goals, not very difficult to do in the final 2.5 minutes. It's happened before. Well, it's definitely not easy. It could happen. That touch from Gonsi is not going to do any help for them on offense. No justice given. As Tusty dunked away by Segoncevic. Gonsi midfield for Tusty, and Karki doubling up with him. And they're leaving it in the corner here. Plasma KEKS trying to mount an offense. But they aren't getting any. The football cars just doing a little too well, but for once now, an overcommit from the football cars. Very rare that they do those, and you have to take every single opportunity you get when they do it. Ace Karki going for the 50-50 as second man, not advisable. Not the smart decision to make there, and expectedly he gets scored on. As the football cars just need to hold out this 2-goal lead. We said that last game and they weren't able to hold it. Plasma KEKS have time to come back. Dusty can't get past the first challenge. Now relying on Ace Karki to clear it for him. Gonsi's giving him space. And Ace Karki's going to use it. Dribbles downfield, gets Tusty a chance on offense to get maybe even a shot. Gonsi not past Tusty. Tusty, this would go towards the net. And popped away by Segoncevic. Final minute. All about the defense here for the football cars. It didn't work for them last game. This game, though, just need to, again, play solid defense. They don't have to play amazing defense, just solid defense. And you know what? Getting a goal as well. Tusty's going to make this a double hat-trick for him. A bit of a milestone for a lot of players to score this many goals in a single game. Even in a single series, that's difficult. But in a game, that's impressive from Tusty. 6 goals in 1 game. He is the offense of the football cars. And he's trying to put this series out of reach for the Plasma KEKS. Tusty looking to make that 7. Segoncevic is there. And now Tusty, if he gets the second touch, he does. Going towards the net. And he now makes it 7. 1,100 points for him. He's repeated what he did, I believe, 2 games ago. Tusty, 2 standout performances. And he just will not stop. The series is over because Tusty says it is. It's over with 7 goals to 3. A plus... plus, what is it? Like a plus 11 goal differential in the series for football cars. They do win 3-1. They don't get the top seed though, but they will be happy with taking second. As that will end the series for the football cars. A 3-1 win. As they're going to be very happy with that. We'll be getting an interview with the... I believe we'll be getting an interview with the football cars players as well. We will be getting an interview with the football cars players in just a moment. As we will also make sure they get that prediction done. We're gonna run this 1 minute. We're gonna run a 1-minute break. Go to a short break. We'll be right back with the interview. As welcome back, everybody. Still waiting for the football cards to join the interview. They did ask for it, so we have that. But now that the short ad break is done, I've got the messages sent out. A great win, though, for football cards. Are going to be going 6-0 this season. Have not been defeated yet. Still waiting again for the players to join. Oh yeah, here we go. Now you've joined. Hello, Tusty. Welcome to the chat.
Yo, what's up? How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Congratulations on your 6-0 season.
Thank you. Standard, of course.
It's standard. You guys are used to 6-0s seasons.
We played a lot before in the past as well, and we've been doing well. Just had a good season so far. Hopefully, we can go all the way through to the finals.
Hopefully, with how you guys are playing, you guys definitely could. I believe that with this win, you guys do lock in the second seed going to the playoffs. But I mean, we got to talk about your performance, though. You averaged what? Like average a little over two goals a game, but you scored 10 in that last game alone. Take me through that series. Were you just how are you playing so well?
Just consistency, just we play together a lot, so we kind of know like how each other play and stuff.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And you subbed in Ace Karki. I mean, take me through kind of his importance to the team. You've talked about him a lot, but take me through his importance on your roster.
He's the coach, but obviously, in IGL, how you get badges and stuff for like winning and whatever.
Yeah.
We had to get coach the badges as well, so we added him to the team,
Makes sense. And again, getting Ace Karki in there to coach you guys and even play for you guys a little bit. But at the end of the day, it was you to kind of put the nail in the dagger with your offense. But you guys definitely had a little bit of a tough time in Game 3. It was a really tough overtime. What went on your brain going into Game 4?
Game 4, I just came in. Ace Cocky was like, nah, that's it. I'm angry now. Keep me on. So I like say less. I'll come in for Sam, and then just us two did our thing.
You get your wins. Well, what a great series! You guys do take a win against the Plasma KEKS, and you're now going to be one of the top teams in the playoffs. Thank you so much for joining for the interview. Before you do go, though, we obviously have a short shout out moment. So now it's your time to have a shout out anyone that has been so supportive of you guys for your entirety of your season and now going into the playoffs.
Shout out to Coach, of course. Shout out to the rest of Football Cars. We got No Name, we got Mahmood. And shout out to Lemony Folder from the chat.
Well, thank you so much for joining. Congratulations again on your win and your undefeated season. We'll see if your streak continues in the playoffs.
For sure. Thank you. Looking forward to the playoffs.
Of course. That was Tusty 6 of the Football Cards team. We're going to take one last look at the schedule before we do raid the cast that's going to be doing the Plasma KEKS. Plasma KEKS' last match of the season. We'll start up at around 7:45 for the pre-show, and we'll be getting 3 more matches later tonight at 8, 9, and 10 p.m. Eastern. 7, 8, 9 Central. An important match. As always, what a match it will be. As again, just checking things. Yeah. But again, what a great series, and we're gonna take a little bit of time here. We're gonna wait for CYB to go live for that next match, that we can raid him. As that will always be nice, wouldn't it? I was, again, still waiting for... Again, got a couple matches later tonight, and I'm sure you guys will be very excited to see them. I know I will be so excited to see them. And I know they're definitely matches that people are looking forward to. A lot of them, a lot of teams here fighting to stay in the playoffs or to get the best possible placement in the bracket. Every series is important in the Indie Gaming League. Any loss can end your season. Now going into the playoffs, it's going to be a best of 1 format. So I think not a best of 1. I keep saying that. A single elimination best of 5, best of 7 format. Teams only have 1 life. If they are out, if they lose, they're out. No questions asked unless you get to the semis, in which case there's a 3rd place match. But even then, you're still out of contention for first, and no one wants to be that. No one wants to be like that. Everybody is out to win it. And I know we'll be catching a lot of that action. Next week is going to be the start of the playoffs. I know we're going to be catching a lot of the action. I know I'm going to be extremely excited to see that action. As playoff matches are important. Because, again, you can win, you can lose, but you have to win, though. You have to win. It's important. Again, we are still waiting for CYB to go live. Person does Indy Gaming League casting, and a pretty good caster at it. Interesting choice. Well, again, we are still waiting for him to go live. About 3:50 now. Of course, when he does go live, we'll be going there. We'll be ending the stream. We'll be back again, up again at 7:45. With the next match being the 3 Whiffeteers versus Leopards Gaming. After that, and that match is going to be important. Both these teams kind of struggling to have wins. They're definitely going to need any win they can get. We'll then see if Dragons of Chaos, Emerald of the Knights of Chaos organization can finish their season off 6-0 against the Finesse Fathers, and then we'll end with Triple Commit and Eternal Empire. Let's see what happens there. So again, we are just making sure that we will be waiting until CYB gets live, but Leopards, they're 1-4, they're in the relegation. They need a win to even give themselves a chance at getting up there. And Whiffeteers are 9th. They've already secured playoffs, so that's going to be an interesting match. Then we'll have Strikers of Chaos versus Finesse Fathers. That's going to be the match after that. That's also an important match. Because again, they are the number 1 seed. If they sweep, they will secure number 1. Actually, if they win, they'll get number 1. They don't even have to sweep anymore. They're the only team that's undefeated in their division. Playing against Finesse Fathers, who are 14th. Finesse Fathers, with a loss, their season will get a little bit tougher. They do have 2 matches in the last week, and they'll be playing both of them. The last match will be against a team that is also very difficult. Another very tough team for them in Digital Threat. But the Digital Threat match should be easier for them. But again, they could end it with Dragons of Chaos Emerald. And then to end off the day, we'll have Triple Commit and Eternal Empire. And that's going to be our only Tier 2 match of the day. It's also a US West match. Eternal Empire is the 11th seed. Triple Commit is the 14th seed. Winner of that should secure playoffs, but if Triple Commit a loss could mean that they are going to find themselves outside the top 16. So again, every game so important for these rosters. As again, it's playoffs time. Every win now is more important than ever. And we are just making sure that we're just waiting to make sure that he actually does go live. It'll take a little bit. It does seem like he's someone who streams a little bit later, a little bit closer to the start time than I would. So of course we'll be waiting until he goes live. But while that's happening, We want a quick ad break as I wait for him to go live. Thank you guys for being so patient, though. Let's go search up his name now. Okay. Again, this will be the last match of the season for the Plasma KEKS. A win for them will definitely guarantee the playoffs, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty sure a win for them will guarantee playoffs, so they'd definitely like to get a win there. Having just lost might be a little difficult for them, but a lot of teams can regain. I wouldn't be surprised if they were able to do it. It's not even Europe. That's the wrong place. Here it is. Yeah, that means they will drop down to a 2-4 record. We'll be on the brink of elimination. So again, the win there is so important again, as they will be playing Showtime Raz, a team that's currently in 11th, also looking to keep themselves in the playoff contention. So a win for either of these teams is going to be massive. As we wait, I want to say that I thank you guys so much again. It's been such a long amount of streaming, and you guys are always showing so much support. Just need to wait for CYB to go live. Ow, my goodness, I accidentally turned on his stream. That put out my ears. There we go, that's a little better. We just wait for him to go live. We'll give him a good reception, and all of you guys should definitely go check him out. They're in the Gaming League caster like myself. 100%, he 100% deserves the success. The success he has. Because now we're heading to 5 minutes before the actual game start time, hopefully. Get him a raid. What's happening again? So again, we are still waiting for him to go live, but not going to be too much of an issue. Interesting. Well, anyways, just gonna be waiting a little bit. I can't believe it, but I've had this happen before where I've had to kind of wait my stream a little bit for someone to go live, but I have no problem doing it. Chatting with you guys, it's always fun. Anyways, I do want to say again, thank you guys so much. We do have 3 more matches later tonight. It'll be really important for all these teams to get wins, because they all have different. Even though they have different goals, it's all A win is all still important for them. What's happening? I'm gonna fix this 3 p.m. thing, make it a little shorter. There we go. And what's crazy about it is that there's tier 3 matches today. 2 more later tonight, and then we'll end off with tier 2s, which is always fun. But yeah, I do want to say this has been 14 days straight of casting every single day. Definitely going to say that it's been a fun ride, but I'm gonna need a nap soon. It's been exhausting getting so many of these matches. Oh yeah, and by the way, there's a ladder behind me. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. Probably have, it's pretty obvious, but there's a ladder behind me because we're currently doing housework and stuff. Again, that's the reason why the blinds are up, is housework. Mostly just because I need blinds for doing casting and stuff, because sometimes I do a lot earlier casting than usual, and my stream doesn't look so good when the sun's light is coming in. So I've got all these blinds pulled down. We're gonna need a new one for this blind. This blind's broken actually, so we're gonna need to replace that. But we also have a light switch that isn't working, so we need to fix that as well. And we're gonna get a new ceiling light as well. So that's what you should look forward to when you come back to the stream. I don't know if it's all gonna be done by tonight. Anyway, I was just trying to get that raid going. I do see CRB is live, actually. We'll be getting that raid going any moment now. Just need to make sure. Just need to find his channel. Interesting. I actually don't know if I can raid him. You know, you know what? Yeah, I think I know a way to finesse this a little bit. I'm gonna get you guys that raid. Don't worry. Just give me like a quick second. Let's get everything set up and ready. There we go. Now you can raid him. There we go. Let's raid CYB. Thanks guys for joining for another European showdown.